Hello everyone, Daniel Yuck here. Thank you all for tuning in today. I appreciate you. Today I want to bring a video and I want to share some information with you all and link you all to tattoo kits under $100. I get asked often where people should begin, what's the best gear that they can get to begin with, and they don't know what to get or any of that. It may be a lot for those who are wanting to get into tattooing and have no idea where to begin. So I decided to go ahead and kind of sum it down, put everything into a PDF document so that way you can download on your end. As you see right here, this is the entire PDF document. I am going to leave a link for this below so you can download it, check out the links, and see what tattoo kit is right for you. We're going to go ahead and run through a handful of different tattoo kits. I'm going to tell you all why I feel they are good for starting out. I'm going to just touch base on as much as I possibly can. So if you have any questions at any point throughout this video, I'm going to encourage you to drop a comment down below. I will do my best to assist you in the best possible direction. With that being said, let's dive straight on into this. What's really great about all of these tattoo kits, other than the fact that they are under $100, is that they are also available on Amazon, which makes them easily accessible to those who are genuinely wanting to begin their tattooing journey. Since we're just starting out, it's hard for us to determine what machine's right for us, what ink is right for us, how we are going to move the machine, and there's so many variables to consider when we first start that it's rather hard to determine what's going to be right for us and what's going to be wrong for us when it comes to getting a tattoo kit. So when we're just starting out, it can be rather difficult to make educated choices on what may be best and appropriate for us. So the best approach, I feel, when we're just starting is to invest in a kit that you can kind of get the most out of, to kind of develop a sense of tattooing and then build from there. So let's say you invested into one of these $100 kits, you go ahead and do that, you work yourself up for about 3 to 4, maybe even half a year. You work with that specific machine on fake skin, and in that time frame you would have developed a sense of what's right and wrong for you, what you don't like. If you needed a bigger machine, a more powerful machine, you get the idea. So we all need to start somewhere, and that's what this video is trying to pinpoint. These are great starting points. I will do this with $200 and $300 ranges as well, so stay tuned and hit that subscribe button for those. So let's go ahead and click the first link. I'm going to work my way down and then we'll just go ahead and talk about the kits as we see them. So clicking the first link in the PDF document is going to bring us to this page on Amazon, and we're going to begin taking a look at what's on the market to kind of see what's best for us. So as you see, this is a Mummy Rotary tattoo pin machine kit. It comes with a wireless power supply, the tattoo machine. We have some needles, adhesive wrap, silicone skin. We have the cable to charge the wireless power supply, and that is an RCA cable, so you can plug into a standard power supply should you have that. As you see right here, it does have a carrying case as well. So this one I do feel comes with some bare bone essentials, from a tattoo machine to the power supply, some needles as well. And that right there, you're pushing a needle right out the box. So I feel that that is a good place to start. So this is the first one on the list, and it doesn't mean I'm not going in any orderly fashion from best to worst or anything like that. These are kind of just all different tattoo kits that are on the market. And with that being said, so that's the first one. The second link on the list is going to be this Mummy Rotary tattoo machine kit. And as you see, it's very similar to the first with a different design from the machine. So this is something that you would want to ask yourself. If you have more of a smaller hand, then you may want to, look into that as well versus a machine with a bigger end. So these are little things to consider on your end per person. So this kit right here comes with the tattoo machine, comes with the wireless power supply, the needles as well, and both cables like the other kit. So it has the cable for the RCA cable and the cable to charge the wireless power supply. Here we have silicone skin and a carrying case. And again, that one is also $100. To each their own. It really just determines, I think it depends on per person basis, whether your hands are bigger, smaller. You get the idea there on what I'm trying to say. The next one up on the list is going to be from Dragonhawk. This is a complete tattoo kit right here. So again, every one of these is going to be different. And within this kit right here, as you see, we do get the tattoo machine. We get the standard power supply. So this one's not wireless, this one's standard. So as you see, there's also a pedal with the RCA cable to plug it into the the standard power supply. Right here we have some cartridges, which are these right here. there's some ink, adhesive, and silicone skin. So right out the box with this one, we would be able to set up and pull a line with ink, with pigment from this box right here, from this bundle, which is great. So right out the box with this one, we can get straight to tattooing, which is really cool. Moving on to the next, and this one's going to be the Dragonhawk M3 kit right here. As you can see, this is the M3 tattoo machine from Dragonhawk. Allow me to go back to that picture. So we have the standard power supply. We have a whole array of cartridges right here. We have a skin marker. We have ink caps. We have the adhesive, stencil paper, and fake skin, including the pedal, the RCA cable, gloves, and the pigment right here as well. I don't recommend these beginner kit pigments for human skin. However, practicing right out the box just to kind of get a feel of what tattooing even feels like, these are, I mean, they're there, might as well use them, I feel. So as you can see though, this is also another outstanding kit that you can use on your end to get tattooing straight out the box. So I feel that this one is also a great kit as well. I'm a personal fan of Dragonhawk products, so I can expect this one to line and shade out the box. If you're wanting to practice those techniques, you may want to look into this one. And the next one on the list is actually going to be the Dragonhawk M4. So similar to the one that we just went over, this one seems as though it's a more updated version with different needles. So let's take a look. This is the M4 tattoo machine right here. Has a completely different build. And these are things that you want to look into. If you want a machine that's smaller, bigger, material, all of that. So you kind of want to get an idea like what looks visually appearing or best to you, so to speak. Since we have no experience, since we're looking to start out, get a kit, then I would recommend paying attention to those details. So within this kit, we have a standard power supply with the pedal and the RCA cable, as you see right there. Down here we have the ink, we have ink caps, we have stencil paper, we have silicone skin. I'm not sure if those are stencils or not. I'm not too sure what those are. We do have needles as well. So even with just all of this right here, this is what we would need to get to tattooing. You would simply plug in your power supply, plug in your machine, set out your caps, pour in your pigment, put your skin down, place the stencil, and then begin to pull a line or whatever it is that you needed to do to begin practicing and developing. So this one is a fantastic kit, I feel, as well. Very cool. Everything that we need. As you see, this design is different. It's red. All of those little variables are things to pay attention to. And keep in mind, I'm not going to go into details and talk about all the specifics of each kit, as I am leaving the links and you can kind of read more on that on your end. What I would like to do is present you with some really good quality tattoo kits that are available on the market. So we went over the M3, M4. Let's go ahead and move on over to the next. Here we have another Dragonhawk kit. As you see, we do have the Dragonhawk Atom, and as you notice on this tattoo machine, the design is much smaller as opposed to, say, the M4, the kit that we just previously reviewed right now or went over. So that is also, something to pay attention to if you're looking for a smaller machine. This kit may be more appropriate for you. And again, keep in mind, we're not going for the best machine. We're not trying to be the best tattoo artist or anything like that off the jump. What we're trying to do is make a good, educated investment to help us develop in a better direction. I feel is possibly the best approach we can take, especially at the beginning. So as you see right here, we do have the standard power supply with the pedal. We have the RCA cable down there, or the power to, yes, that's the RCA cable to power the machine, forgive me. We have cartridges, we have a carrying case as well, and tattoo adhesive wrap right there. So that's everything that comes within this case. I feel another straightforward case. We don't get any pigment. It's also something you may want to consider. Let's go ahead and move on over to the next over here. So the next one up is going to be the Dragonhawk Pro tattoo pin kit. And this one comes with this style of tattoo machine right here. I personally think this one looks like a solid machine. We get stencil paper, tattoo adhesive, we get gloves, ink caps, ink. We have the power supply, we have needles, we have the pedal, and the RCA cable. So again, this is everything out the box that we would need to get to actually tattooing. They also do have variations in here as well, as you see on this kit, and that one's also under $100, forgive me. As you see, it's $74.99. And to me, again, you can't really go wrong with picking out one of these right here because it has everything that we would need to begin tattooing straight out the box, which is pretty much what we are going for. Another great tattoo kit here from Dragonhawk. Here is another tattoo kit, and this one's the Dragonhawk Complete Rotary. This one I felt should be included even though it's at 104 because the tattoo machine we can develop with it. This machine can go with us and we can keep it for our arsenal that we start establishing. Now as you see right here, this machine, the grip does completely come off, so we can autoclave it and wipe the machine down, making it easy to sterilize. And it's also a very small, compact tattoo machine. If we're going to be doing small, micro, dainty tattoos, and this one's great for that, fine line tattoos, this one's going to be great for that as well. As you see within this kit, we do have the tattoo machine, we have the power supply, a carrying case, the pedal, the RCA cable, we have tattoo adhesive wrap with the gloves, tattoo stencil paper, we have silicone fake skin and ink. So right out the box, we can go ahead and set up and get to tattooing right from here. So another great quality kit here from Dragonhawk. Moving on to the next here is going to be from Stigma, and this one claims to be a permanent makeup machine. However, I'm sure that we could still do tattoos with it. As you can see, the machine looks pretty heavy duty. I don't have any personal experience with this machine right here. However, when I look at a machine, I can kind of tell if it's going to be powerful or not. This one may look like it can do it all in terms of lining and shading. However, when we're just starting, we still need a starting point, so we need a place to work from. So as you can see though, we do have a tattoo machine with a power supply, multiple settings such as eye, brow, lips, tattoo. That's actually pretty cool in my opinion. You can fluctuate in voltage. We get the pedal, we get needle cartridges. I have tried Stigma needles and they are outstanding in my opinion. As you see, we have the cable for the power supply, RCA cable, the carrying case, and some ring caps here, and some silicone skins for practice. So right out the box, we can go ahead and set up right here. We would need to get ink, however everything else is included, so this one is definitely one to look into as well, especially if you're going to be looking into getting into PMU and doing permanent makeup. Then this is a great place to start. Moving on to the next here, we have a tattoo pin kit from Wormhole. Now going back to personal preference and thinking about what you want, if you see a tattoo machine and naturally you feel it's too bulky, then naturally we know that we're going to gravitate towards smaller machines. As you see right here, this is a Wormhole tattoo machine and it looks more on the lightweight end. However, we still get the tattoo machine, we get stencil paper, we get silicone, we get ink, we get an outstanding collection here of colors that we can use to practice, we get black ink as well, with the power supply, the pedal, the RCA cable, we have gloves, adhesive, and needles. So this right here is an outstanding kit out the box. The colors look beautiful. The machine definitely looks lightweight, so that's also something to consider depending on what type of styles you're going to be doing. If you're going to be doing all small tattoos, mini tattoos, or if you're going to want to just try something small at first, and this one may be a good one to look into. Moving on to the next kit, and again that one is by Wormhole there. Here is another kit by Wormhole, and this machine right here off the jump, as you can see, it's more bulkier. So to me, this one, I feel naturally it may push bigger groupings. However, don't quote me here. This one could be lightweight as well. However, for me, I'm naturally gravitating towards this machine right here simply because of the build. And these are, I guess, some things that you want to consider. Do you want a really thin machine? Do you want a more bulkier machine? To each their own. Now, as you see right here, though, we do have the tattoo machine with the power supply, the RCA cable, we have gloves, adhesive wrap with the pedal, we have needles, ink caps, an assortment here of colors, and we have the silicone, and we have stencil paper right there as well, and the black ink. So here is another kit that we can literally get set up and begin to tattooing right out the box. As you see, it is at an outstanding price as well for $40. So this right here, you also cannot beat in my opinion. Definitely a tattoo kit to look into here. So moving on to the next, we have another tattoo kit from Wormhole, and at the same price range as well. As you see, we do get a tattoo machine, We have gloves, ink, caps. We have an assortment here of outstanding colors that look great. I have personally used these colors right here as well, and they are very vibrant on the fake skins. They look great. I've only used them for practice, but they do show up outstanding. We have the stencil paper. We have a RCA cable, adhesive wrap. We have the tattoo pedal with the power supply and needle cartridges. So as you can see, this is another kit that we can get to tattooing right out the box. From setting up to pulling lines, shading, whatever we need to practice, we can do it with this kit right here. Another great, outstanding tattoo kit from Wormhole. Wormhole is definitely a company to look into if you're looking out for beginner equipment, or not beginner equipment, but looking out to start your tattooing journey. Then you may want to go ahead and look into Wormhole, as there is a lot of friendly options for you. I also have a lot of videos on their products as well, so check that out as well. As you see, we have another kit right here, and this one's also from Wormhole. This tattoo machine is more unique in my opinion, and I like the build of it right here. As you see, this one looks like a great tattoo machine. The power supply also looks cool. So me personally, I would have gone with this one just because I like the presentation in the power supply, and I like the way that the machine looks as well. The price range is also there. The price range is outstanding for what we are getting. We are getting ink caps. We're getting tattoo ink, the RCA cable, the pedal, we have gloves, adhesive, we have the power supply, we have the tattoo machine, we have colored ink over here, we have stencil paper, silicone skin, and needles. Everything that we need to get to tattooing right out the box is also going to be included in this one. That price point as well is, I feel, a bullseye. This is an outstanding place to begin right here. So this is another one to check out. Moving on to the next product here. This is going to be another kit from Wormhole, and as you see, like I mentioned, Wormhole is a great company to look into, especially if you're looking to invest into the beginning of your tattooing journey. They also make great tattoo machines. Check that out on your end. So as you see though, we do have this Wormhole machine. This one looks more on the basic end right here to me. Nothing stands out in terms of build and design like the previous one, but we have the tattoo machine. We have an array here of colors. We have adhesive wrap, gloves, silicone skin. We have stencil paper. We have needles. We have ink caps. We have pedal, RCA cable, and we also have the power supply. So everything that we would need to get up, setting up, pulling lines can be achieved with this kit right here. Another great quality kit. Price range isn't bad as well, under $100 still. Moving on to this one right here. So this machine, as you can see off the bat, it looks more lightweight to me. It looks very, very small, thinner, as you can see on the image right here. We do have the tattoo machine though. It comes with the needle cartridges. We have power supply, RCA cable, adhesive, stencil paper, gloves. We have silicone skin, ink caps, the tattooing ink, and the pedal. Cartridges, everything is included right here yet again. So this one may be great yet again if you're going to have smaller hands, or if you're only going to be doing micro tattoos, fine line, dainty tattoos, then this one is one that I may gravitate towards if I was going to be doing specifically those type of tattoos. So moving on to the next kit right here. Price range is also nice with this one. But moving on to the next one is also going to be from Wormhole, and this looks like a mid to larger size machine. It doesn't look too small, however, it does look like a packs a punch to me at least. So within this kit right here from Wormhole, we get the tattoo machine itself, we get the power supply, stencil paper with the ink caps, we have silicone fake skin, we have black ink with an assortment of colors, we have the needle cartridges, the RCA cable, the pedal, the adhesive wrap, and the gloves, all in the box to begin tattooing. Price range is also right, I feel. Another great kit to look into. This one on the list is also going to be from Wormhole, and this design was similar to the red one as well. And as you can see, we have the tattoo machine right here, and for the price range, it's definitely not bad, and it's definitely a solid place to begin. With the tattoo machine, we have the gloves, stencil paper, black ink, colored ink, fake skin, needle cartridges, ink caps. We have a pedal, adhesive, the RCA cable, and the power supply. So this is everything that we would need to become acquainted with tattooing, which can be bought within this kit right here. Another outstanding solid kit from Wormhole. Moving on to the next right here, this is another kit from Wormhole, and this one is probably one that I personally would gravitate towards more, simply because it comes with a wireless power supply. So within this kit, we get a tattoo machine right here, as you see. And the build is a little bit different from what I've seen, but that's fine because I can wrap adhesive around, which is this. So we get the tattoo machine, we get the wireless power supply, the needles, the RCA cable, we have adhesive wrap, we have the cable to charge the power supply, we have ink caps, the silicone fake skin, and we have colors and stencil paper. So everything that we need out the box to get to tattooing is within this kit as well. And not only that, we do have wireless capabilities, and it also does come with an RCA cable should we have a standard power supply, or if we are going to invest into one later, we will always have an extra RCA cable. You can never have too many of those. So this right here is a solid kit as well from Wormhole. Moving on to the next one. Here is another one right here, and this one's also from Wormhole. And within this kit right here, we get a machine, we get the colored ink, we get stencil paper, we get gloves, adhesive wrap, we get tattoo needles, ink caps, silicone skin, the RCA cable with the pedal and the power supply. So another outstanding kit from Wormhole, and especially at these price points to go ahead and become acquainted and to begin our tattooing journey. This is definitely it right here. And again, you just look into the tattoo machine, see what's more right for you in terms of design. You can read in terms of, you know, the motor, what to expect from them. You can get acquainted and get more information on the product pages in the links in the description or in the PDF document that you'll download. And right here, this is going to be another kit, and this one's going to be from Wormhole. This is a more lightweight tattoo machine, similar to the Mast from Dragonhawk. And within this kit, we get the tattoo machine with the wireless power supply right here. We get the cable to charge the wireless power supply. We get the RCA cable. We have tattooing needles. We have gloves, adhesive wrap right here. We have colors, tattoo pigment color right here, tattooing ink. We have silicone skin. We have stencil paper and a power supply with the pedal. So everything as well can be achieved from setting up to pulling lines, doing color tattoos from this kit right here at that price range. It's also a very nice price range. So I feel this is a solid kit all around. We do have wireless capabilities. Again, should we invest into a standard power supply later, we'll have an extra RCA cable. Moving on to the next kit right here. This one's going to be the Mast Tour. And within this kit, we get a very loud and color tattoo machine. And when I say loud, I'm just talking about the color. It's a very loud pink color. I'm not mad at it. I do like that color. As you can see, we have the pink tattoo machine. Again, this machine right here is one that we can keep as we start developing and grow out of. We can autoclave the grip, and then as well as that, we can just simply wipe the entire body down, making it easy to sterilize. So this is one that we can grow up with, I feel, in tattooing. So this is an outstanding machine. We get ink right here. We have the RCA cable with the pedal, with the power supply and some needle cartridges. We have ink caps, gloves, and adhesive wrap. So right here, we have everything that we need to set up and get to tattooing out the box with a quality tattoo machine as well. Not to say that any of the other machines aren't quality. However, I'm familiar with this specific machine right here, and I can say that it's great for small micro tattoos and dainty tattoos, fine lines. It's great for that. So it's definitely one for the arsenal. So moving on to the next tattoo kit here. This one is going to be from Haw Ink. As you see right here, this machine looks more heavy duty. This one looks more of a mid to large size tattoo machine. This pack comes, or this tattoo kit comes with the tattoo machine. We have a wireless power supply with some cool tattooing needles. These needles right here are of high quality. I personally, these are one of my favorite brands that I use often. So that's awesome that this pack comes with those. We have an assortment of tattoo inks right here. We have blue soap. We have pen machine bags, we have stencil paper, we have blue dental bibs, we have gloves, the RCA cable, we have ink caps, the carrying case, tattoo adhesive, and the charging cable there for the wireless battery. So this is another kit that we can get to tattooing right out the box and begin pulling lines here. Now, it doesn't come with fake skin if I'm looking correctly. However, this is one though that we can get to setting up, and if we have fake skin on hand, we can get to tattooing. This is another great solid kit. That one's from Haw Ink. Moving on to the next here, it's going to be another tattoo kit from Haw Ink. And within this kit right here, as you can see, we get another mid to large size tattoo machine right here. We get a pretty cool looking power supply. We get a pedal. We have the power for the power supply. We have the RCA cable, adhesive wrap, gloves, coil cartridges. We have finger ledges, which go well with those. We have tattoo ink. We have stencil paper, ink caps, and silicone. So for the price range and what we're getting right here within this tattoo kit, this is actually a great kit to have. And as you can see, you can really take the machine apart right here to sterilize and wipe everything down. So this is definitely one that we may want to look into. At that price point, that's spot on. So moving on to the next here, let's see. This one's going to be from So Long Tattoo. And as you can see within this tattoo kit, we get a tattoo machine. We get tattooing ink, needle cartridges. We get ink caps. We get stencil paper, silicone skin. We have gloves. We do have the cartridges, if I haven't mentioned those. We have adhesive wrap, a carrying case. We have a power supply. We have the cables to power everything up, and the pedal. As you see, this is one that we can use to set up and begin tattooing right out the box. A solid kit from So Long. I have used So Long colors on fake skin. They work outstanding, and I have tested out a couple of their tattoo machines, and they're also outstanding. So this is definitely one to look into. Moving on to the next. This one is going to be from a company called Otdar. Me personally, this one is very similar to the Wormhole design right here, as you can see. So that is also something to consider. As I've been saying, design of machine, presence of all of the equipment. If you like the way one power supply looks more over the others, you know, that's something to consider. Since we're just beginning, we don't really know what to get, what's right for us. I just feel figuring out a budget and finding something within that range is the way to go. So within this kit, we have the tattoo machine, we have needle cartridges, we have the power supply, we have pigment here, we have fake skin, gloves, we have adhesive wrap, we have a power for the machine to the power supply, and a pedal. Another tattoo kit that we can use to set up and get to tattooing straight out the box. And for the price point, I do feel like this is a decent kit to look into as well. So there you all have it. Those are a handful of tattoo kits under $100 that we can invest into and begin our tattooing journey. Now, if you have any questions about anything that you saw or heard throughout this video, I'm going to encourage you to drop a comment down below. I am going to do my absolute best to assist you in the best possible direction. I also have social medias all under the same name as my YouTube channel. I have a Facebook, I have Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok all under the same name. I would truly appreciate the support on there as well. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for me and ring that bell, as I will be bringing more videos like this for you all. Thank you for tuning in yet again. You have a great day.